Hello, greetings. I'm joining tonight's broadcast brought to you by Fifth Dimension. Alright, we just did a recording for the mentorship, but that's private for if you always join the mentorship, you can know what we discussed. So this is a little bit unrelated to it. It's going into 2020 and timelines that are on their way. Basically, it's kind of like a prediction type of thing. Well, let's see how things go. There's also a creative project I'm working on at this time. I'll make it public eventually. This is just the early stages of it, so just either way, I'll probably put it on the Patreon first, and I'll put it up here in the future. So still kind of piecing everything together. So all right. We'll just bring in who is here, and we'll go into details of the upcoming changes that are occurring. So, all right, blessings. Here we go. This Anunnaki is here again. God, the Anunnaki's been here been around too much. Let's see. Greetings to you, Anunnaki Collective. We are going into our previous connection about the Martian energies. Basically, desert energies is here to lower the Earth's vibration as you go through a third dimensional idea system. You can be in a world of all of water, but even you can live on water also. Yeah, a little bit difficult for you to see it now, but yes, you're living on basically vibration. When you realize you're on vibration and everything's energy, it is easy to comprehend it a little bit better. So for others in third dimension, I see it as water, but you see it as vibration. So everything is fluid. Energy is fluid. Your gas planets, how can a being live on that? Because once again, it's energy. It is what that society wants it to be. So a gas planet can be ecosystem like yours, but very vastly different, of course. In your coming years of basically your graduating from the third dimension, some of you, not all of you, not to say you're better than others, but you're graduating into a higher frequency that is a lot simpler, but even more complicated in some ways. Meaning the challenges of being a third dimensional world with fourth dimension idea systems, and you're bringing out a new reality here. It's like you're bringing in a new computer with new knowledge, a new library. So you're pulling it from other planets. So you're pulling knowledge from other worlds and bringing it here, because they've been through not exactly as yours, but they have been through similar situations in some respect. You're bringing their knowledge here to. That's why you're bringing Pleiadians, Assyrians, to soften the low energies here. And so your next year is an awakening year. And most likely, yes, during the middle of your year, you're going to feel a transition, but it'll take much longer than that. But you feel, those of you that are already awakened mentally, you're going to feel it physically. It's just that the old world is slowly shrinking of its idea systems. But many are going to be holding on to it, and that's where they get depression. That's where they get anxiety. So those that are holding on to third dimension idea systems, this is why they need you. See, many call it, yes, the ascension. You're just going to go up to ascension and leave. But people here need you. They need your vibration of basically not to say you're better than any others. It's just that you have a frequency that they can heal from. Because they're just basically the old lessons of this reality are letting go. Not everyone's going to feel it, but quite a few are. They get depressed and lost, and who do they find? Many of you that are out there. A transition. You're helping with a transition. This is a major transition. Take a world that's been so opposite from the universe, meaning of love. It has a version of love, but has a distorted view of everything, which this universe is laughing right now. As yes, this has been not a con, but a heavy lesson that other worlds won't learn. They don't know how, but your world does. It shows how advanced your Mother Earth is, so as advanced many of you are here. Even if you do work at McDonald's or wherever it might be, there's no degrading. It might feel degrading in third dimension, but just more testing. You're learning more. So it's just a different form of education. One moment. This is all we have. Blessings. Greetings, we are the Pleiadians. Yes, your event. Humans are looking for events, but they're not always looking for themselves. As you look for yourself, you feel a different energy. Yes, some of you are Anunnaki here and denying it greatly. It's not that hard to deny a species that you're from, especially those that have been oppressors of other worlds. So when you're just downloading knowledge from a feline being or an Anunnaki being, you're taking in that library, and sometimes you don't like exactly what. It's like, I know my family's messed up, but I'm here to fix it. And that's why you're here. Many of your alien friends cause a lot of difficulties here. It's not just the human did it. Far from it. It was like, yes, the humans made a lot of mistakes, but the aliens did too. They gave you too much, however you want to word it. They basically were trying to make a powerful being, and they did. They didn't know what to do with it. I wouldn't call you a Frankenstein reality, but in some ways it's similar. To some aliens, they gave you too much, and you know what to do with it. And that's where the world went into chaos. But that was kind of the point. How is you going to learn realities? How are you going to change things? So you're in a form of new realities, or bringing in a new world altogether. This planet is shifting. You're the shifter. So as you look at it from different perspectives, your alien friends, not always the most friendly beings, you will realize what you're doing. So you're this new Earth that you're bringing in. So many of you want alien knowledge, but how many of you can truly handle it? Someone said they can handle anything. Think again. Because yes, there's a lovely positive side to it, but what about the not so fuzzy side of it? Because what if you're a part of that side? What if you were a suppressor? Now you're here to change that. Many, they say love and light, which is fine. There's also, it's like hiding the reflection of what's really there. And so there's a lot of discernment there. You're basically opening up new realities. And learning about your alien beings and getting more knowledge of them isn't easy. Because some of them don't want you to know it either, but some of you already know. You're unlocking it. So you're walking is like, why is this world the way it is? Oh, because these alien beings really cause a lot of difficulties here because they were selfish on their own right. Not to say they're bad, but they didn't know how to deal with the human anymore. They disconnected from it. They were too alien from it. The human became its own thing, and so they became alien. So the only way to keep a lock on this world, meaning to connect with it, is to incarnate into it. Even if you do lose your mind. That was the only way to keep this earth. I mean, for aliens to do it. Others can, yes, observe. There's only so much you get out of that. To incarnate is the only really way to know what's on this world's mind. To do it, and collectively, the alien beings connect with that. This is why some of you come from Pleiades, Sirius, and all these different places. Your collective is reading your knowledge, your energy. So you're going into a new Earth. So the more that you know of your planet, your alien being, at least what you need to know, but of course there's more. So if you find out that there's, yes, a very beautiful side, also a very gaudy side. The gaudy side is the side that you really need to see. Because a lot of that's already here. Like divorce court, the money system, Many beings have created money systems on other planets and destroyed them. This one somehow stayed alive. Because many of you came here and learned the lessons from those worlds that are destroyed. Come here, calm it down. Calm down its negativity. So this world had a thought can destroy it, but many of you have calmed it down greatly. Transition is here. This is the new Earth. The new Earth is the new you, basically. As you change, the Earth changes. And the frequency flows. Your oceans will get cleaner because you want it cleaner, your food will be cleaner. And yes, the world will get boring. So, the test is to, yes, continue with that positive point of view, because many here are challenging high vibrational information. Because many are here, some say they're high vibration, so it's different. There's a whole other story on that. Because some of them put the high vibration cloak around them, saying, I'm high vibration. But really, when you look inside the umbrella, that's not the case. For some individuals. Because they put on a happy smile, but in truth, there's other things going on there. Especially when they put on a big show. Put on appearances. As many of you know. So many of you are going into the lower astrals and releasing beings from it, finally. Some of you didn't know how to do it. So you're learning how to unlock the darkness of this earth. Not so easy, is it? This world has been programmed to bring in, it's a seed plant. It brings in everything. But how do you get rid of it is another story. You can bring in all kinds of stuff, but kicking an unwanted guest out is a different story, isn't it? Or healing an unwanted guest, however you want to word it. And that's what you're doing. You're doing a different side of realities. You're shifting, once again. As you always hear shifting, you're shifting in a way where 2020 is a light year. It's a year of you have transition, but also many of you are going to become lighter. And you most likely will be able to handle it, which will bring in more positive timelines. So the timelines are here, but not really interconnecting with the Earth. Maybe you see the future of a positive reality, but has not fully locked in. So you're getting used to how to handle a positive timeline like that, which isn't so easy. You need more positive people here that are neutral. It does help, because some are very positive, do not like the negative, and some that are very negative don't like the positive. But the neutral kind of flows with everyone. So, because a positive being can be very negative towards a negative being, and vice versa. Or a negative being can be very positive. So, as your earth is shifting, that knowledge, you're going to see it more. It's like flipping pages of a book. You're releasing the dimensions that you no longer need. So that's why some people are going to feel jolted and disconnected. But that's part of their awakening. You're disconnecting from alcoholism, drugs, whatever it might be. The third dimensional program, even your holocaust of a news media. The news media lowers vibrations. It's built to just lower the vibration of humanity. That will slowly change, not yet, because the drama is needed for soul growth. So they notice how it's a drama machine, and then the soul is to kind of figure out what they take and what they get rid of. But many, they get on that bandwagon of drama. So some of that is elitism too, because I'm listening to this news broadcast that has, number one in the world, right? That's a elitist energy. If you listen to a broadcast that has only a few listeners, that's not much of elitist energy. So your Illuminati plays a big role in your manipulation of your reality. Many of you are releasing their programmings by not paying attention to what is popular and paying attention to what resonates with you instead. Because popularity, a lot of it is just manipulation of those that are connected to the matrix. So they're easy to play. Even movies are made to fail on purpose. But also here to bring enlightenment. Knowledge is everywhere. it just tapping into it isn't so easy. We'll keep it short for you. But your next year is basically as you want it to be. How do you visualize the future? That's what matters. Just how you visualize yourself, and let the world figure itself out. Visualize yourself. Blessings.